Yo tout le monde, comment ça va? C'est Wolf. J'espère que vous allez tous et toutes très bien. Moi ça va très bien, peut-être un peu de fatigue, mais dans l'ensemble ça va très bien. J'avais hâte de recommencer les lives avec vous. Et bah, comme promis, c'est parti, on va sauver de Valérie. Mais avant de sauver de Valérie, on va aller faire les quêtes quotidiennes. Et aussi essayer de sauver, pas sauver sauver de value bien sûr, mais aussi améliorer les armes. Pour l'instant, on n'a pas beaucoup de d'armes à améliorer. Ça, les trucs du chaos, non. Après, en armes, je crois que j'ai tout amélioré en vrai. Ça, je peux pas. Ouais, je peux pas. Bon, tant pis, c'est pas grave. Bon, finalement, on fera pas les autres trucs secondaires. Pas les trucs secondaires, mais voilà. Euh, Tiens, il y a ça, ça, en vrai, ça va aller assez vite, je pense. On fera les quêtes secondaires et tout ça. Ensuite, si je finis dans les temps. Mais normalement, oui. Déjà, niveau 2. Est-ce qu'il y a un personnage que je peux améliorer? Non. 38 et 36. Il n'y a que Noël qui est encore bas level. Mais après, ça c'est tout à fait normal vu que je n'ai pas encore ces cristaux. En vrai, je peux en acheter un, non? Je suis à combien? Je suis à 122 et ouais. En vrai, si, je peux en acheter un. Hop, on le passe. Voilà, on l'a élevé et on a un petit truc comme ça. Ça va commencer à se corser pour ça. Mais bon, c'est le jeu. Allez, on fait une petite invoque pour commencer. Ouais, pas grand chose, juste un arc. Ça servira d'XP. On récupère les récompenses. Et on peut améliorer les autres persos. Alors, en Mora, j'en ai pas. Dommage. Ah, j'ai pas encore. Non, vu que j'ai pas encore fini la quête, c'est un peu normal. Ok. Tant pis, on va récupérer juste ça. Les XP, j'ai récupéré. Est-ce qu'il y a la forge? Est-ce que j'ai récupéré? Non. Ça et ça. Oui, je commence à farmer assez tôt les minerais, tout ça. Après, je vais être en difficile pour... je vais avoir des difficultés pour pouvoir faire ça. Ça, j'aimerais bien faire ces saucissons. Ça, déjà, niveau 1. Alors... est-ce que j'ai un perso? Non. Oui, je peux en faire que 4. Et tiens, j'ai eu quoi comme recette? Poulet fumé nordique. Ah, l'endurance. Je savais pas que j'avais ça. Euh, Tout ce qui est quête secondaire, je les passe vite, hein. Pas secondaire, mais quotidienne. Hop. Où est-ce qu'il est le truc? Bah, il est où? Ça, ce genre de quête, j'aime bien. C'est simple, pas trop compliqué. Allez, c'est parti. Hmm. En vrai, maintenant, je vais... Même si j'ai la possibilité... Alors, c'est quoi? Expose, allez. Voilà. Ça charge. Et on y va comme ça. Ouah, il y a eu un sacré bug. Comment faire ça rapidement? Déjà niveau 22? En vrai, c'est vrai que les niveaux, on les monte rapidement. Détruisez les tours des Brocolinus. Ah, j'ai du mal à chaque fois avec leur nom. En vrai, j'ai une hieuse, hein. Ouais, parfois, désolé, j'ai eu quelques petites pertes de connexion. On finit avec celle-là. En même temps, on va faire cette quête pour aller monter jusqu'au truc.
Disappear. Windblade.
Speed of light.
C'est toujours utile d'avoir de farmer un peu comme les matériaux que tu as sur, devant toi. Par exemple, tout ce qui est... En vrai, catching, elle est incroyablement forte quand tu affrontes des slimes.
Speed of light. With sword from shadow. As a dutiful maid would. Steady as stone. No one escapes my sight.
Il a voulu me défoncer, c'est moi qui l'ai défoncé à la fin. Donc voilà. Vas-y, je peux re-TP là. Je veux juste récupérer le TP que là-haut. En même temps... Tiens, j'avais pas récupéré ça. Pourtant, ça, tout ça, c'est très important. Oui, ça, je sais que j'ai fini ça. 150 résines, en vrai, pour l'instant, c'est pas important de les utiliser. Ok. Il va juste... Oh, tiens, j'avais pas récupéré ce coffre. Ok.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Bizarre. Je suis vraiment mauvais pour viser quelque chose, hein. Non. Franchement, c'est abusé. Il faut aussi que j'aille chercher ça. Je vais aller le chercher maintenant. Comme ça, ce sera fait. Un point de TP. Ah. C'est comme ça qu'on y va. Ça, je le savais pas du tout. Parce que moi, je grimpais aux arbres rien que pour y aller. Ouais, je sais, c'est pas terrible. Je vous avais dit que j'allais m'entraîner pour tout ce qui est commande de clavier souris, mais
Add Astra.
trop compliqué pour l'instant.
Thank you for complete.
J'ai du mal. Ouais, j'ai bien fait
Add Astra Abyss.
d'acheter un truc. Je commence à avoir pas mal de trucs quand même. Alors, le plus à la ramasse, c'est Noël. Voilà. Attendez, je vais mon petit coup. Bon, bah, finir. Sauver de Valérie. Voilà, faire monter les aptitudes. Là, ça va être un vrai challenge. Mais bon, pour l'instant, ce n'est pas ça au rendez-vous. Bon, je pense qu'on aura largement le temps avant 23 heures de finir ça. On va essayer de récupérer ça vite fait en premier. Pour l'instant, je suis content, c'est... Le live, il est fluide. Ici, je sais qu'il y a beaucoup de coffres. Hein. Bah, pas autant que la première zone du jeu, mais... Un, deux faits. En vrai, ils sont pas très compliqués à faire. Hein.
Punctuating ceremony does work magic.
Alors...
It looks like one of the three halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
With the wind!
Vas-y, envoie-toi. Ouais, j'ai quand même pas mal de points de flèche en ce moment.
A reward on the road.
C'est vrai qu'il y a aussi les quêtes des temples à faire. Ça, j'avais complètement oublié. Tiens, il y a une fée là-bas. Bah, dès qu'en vrai, je peux faire la réputation. Je pense que ce qui est juste après. Je vais m'y mettre à fond. Beaucoup plus à fond que sur les lives que je faisais sur PS5 Pro. Et voilà. Une montagne. Moi, je récupère tout ce qui est sur ma route.
Is this
Même si c'est
an answer from this world?
migré. Par exemple, celle-là.
Incoming. No escape.
Il est parti où? Il est parti à la boulangerie.
Go, go, Baron Bunny. Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Je suis un débile mental.
You give, you receive.
Déjà à 13%, alors que la recherche ne fait que commencer. Alors, un anémonculus. Anémoculus, oui, c'est ça, anémonculus. C'est quoi ça? Ah, c'est pour la pêche.
Speed of light. Hey!
Vas-y, va couler. Quoi, j'ai rien reçu? Oh, le seum. Une baie crochue. Non, c'est même pas une baie crochue. Ouais, j'ai été longue de vipère. Il m'a dit que... je lui ai dit qu'il y avait... Ouais, j'avais dit qu'il n'avait rien laissé. Mais finalement, si. Comme je l'ai dit, même ce genre de truc. Je sais pas si c'est important, je m'en souviens plus. En même temps, il y a ça. C'est-à-dire que... Hop, des blobs. Hop, un de moins. Après, il est pas mort. Voilà.
Wow, these will.
Normalement... Un truc là. On récupère ça. Ça, c'est pour le perso principal. Hmm. Bizarre, j'ai des pertes de coco. J'ai l'impression que... j'ai entendu un truc.
Windblade!
No one escapes my sights. Incoming. Hey!
Ah, j'ai pris la fleur? Ah non. J'avais cru entendre une fée. Ah, non. J'avais bien entendu. J'ai pas de eau ou de glace pour l'instant.
That's everything. On to the next.
Alors, la zone, elle est ici. Et il faut... J'en ai trouvé deux. Il y en a un qui est normalement dans la roche. Si je me trompe pas.
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Time to clean up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Disappear.
That's cheating. Incoming. Hey. That's everything. On to the next.
Je commence à avoir quand même pas mal de recettes, hein. Je vais essayer d'avoir tout à 100%. Comment je peux aller là-dessus? Voilà, rien de plus simple. Et elle est là-bas la dernière. Hop. Voilà. Fais tout en même temps. Comme ça, ce sera fait.
Speed of light. I'll race you there.
Ah, et pour information, la semaine prochaine, je ferai plein de
It
lives.
seems two of the halos have become solid ground.
Oui,
One more in the field at
je
the
l'ai
top
bien
of the
dit.
tower will be
Je vais
broken.
faire plein de lives vu que demain, je suis en... Pas demain, après-demain ou demain, ouais. Je suis en vacances. Donc j'aurai largement le temps de faire des lives. Et vous en mettre les vidéos sur YouTube.
That's everything. On to the next.
Attends, il faut que je marque vers là. Bien. un truc.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
Ah,
That's everything. On to the next. I'll catch up. All in a day's work. Someone needs assistance.
ouais, il faut que je finisse vraiment ça pour que je puisse visiter tranquillement ici.
Let it rain. Don't blink. Hey! Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned. You give, you receive. Incoming.
With the wind!
With sword comes shadow. Steady as stone. As a good knight should. Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me.
Tiens, il a pas laissé de loot. Bon. Voilà, étonnant.
Ooh, wonderful.
Catching. On va te. Wow, je peux améliorer grandement un perso. Non. C'est celle-là ma nourriture préférée. Et voilà. Dernière zone, donc ça veut dire qu'on va aller sauver Valine.
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
Ok, je m'en souviens comment l'avoir, mais c'est chiant. Et celui-là, il est où?
You give, you receive.
Allez,
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done.
nous avons vécu tant de choses en si peu de temps.
Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
On peut vraiment compter sur vous.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
C'est donc la confiance qui explique la présence de Maître Diluc.
As for Master Keen, responsibility perhaps. What about the tone-deaf bard?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom?
Oui, un peu.
She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Comme la dernière fois.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Ouais, on va en finir. Une dernière quête avant de finir la quête Archon de Mondstadt et de partir. Pardon. Oula. C'est quoi? Oh. Ok. Allez, c'est parti. Moi, j'aurais quoi comme récompense? Oh, il me crache à la gueule, carrément. Mais non, mais je suis con. Oui, je fais exprès. Non, je fais pas du tout exprès. Allez, c'est parti. Ça demande pas d'équipe. Allez, c'est parti. De toute façon, j'ai pas d'autre équipe.
Look, there are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back. They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots. Fallen is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. And condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
Allez, on défonce vite fait Valine et, et après je me casse. J'aimerais trop avoir Venti, un de ces quatre.
Now we can fight to Fallen on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, the Fallen's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Now's our chance.
strange taste when it comes to naming things.
Let's play. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh.
Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Don't blink. Huh? Let's play.
C'est moi ou Venti est devenu beaucoup plus broken qu'avant?
This place is gonna collapse.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. How, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Stormterror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Stormterror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Voilà.
You guys are back. The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that.
Sans toi, on n'en serait pas là.
That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time? Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak. Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly-Churls were moving closer to the city a while back. Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now.
Je suis content que tu aies pu régler ça.
Me too. But I have have a strange feeling that we're not out
C'est
of the woods yet.
vrai qu'il y a eu
Hilly
un
churls
truc,
aren't usually capable
un
of
événement
coordinating
avec
like this. Our
l'ordre de
best
l'abîme
guess
qui a
is that
attaqué
the
par
Abyss
derrière.
Order is behind it.
They've taken over the hilly churls. Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too.
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Stormterror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry?
You bet. You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time.
Awesome, let's go. It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself.
Allez,
Wait for
c'est
me at
parti.
Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to
On
clean up
finit
here
ça.
real quick. I'll catch up.
Thanks for helping us clean up the battlefield. You really didn't have to, you know. This work ethic of yours really puts me to shame. I know this paltry sum doesn't begin to pay you back for everything you've done for the Knights, but for what it's worth, please take it.
Ah, ce qu'ils m'ont donné, c'est toujours mieux quand même. Allez, niveau 32. Donjon. Ok. Ok. Craille. Barbara, je la jouerai pratiquement jamais.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon us. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt.
Je ne voudrais pas casser l'ambiance, mais...
The Stormterror threat is resolved? I missed the acting clanmaster's speech? Stormterror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Add Astra at...
outlived the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the Stormterror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
So Stormterror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of
Petite
Favonius,
info, demain il
peace
n'y aura
and
pas de
freedom
live.
will prevail in Mondstadt.
Voilà. Il n'y aura pas de live lundi. Pas lundi, demain.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship.
Ah, mon cher Kaya.
So you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost.
Je l'apprécie, mais qu'est-ce qu'il est chiant.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart.
Que faisiez-vous?
Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls?
Vous avez raison, c'est
To
étrange.
get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Stormterror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order, they are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess.
Votre thèse, ben,
Now,
c'est
I'm
notre sœur.
sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience.
Il travaillait dur aussi de son
Are
côté.
you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please. So, now the Stormterror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now.
Lors de Favonius va me
Don't feel
manquer.
down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go and wherever the winds may blow.
Que le vent nous guide.
That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Allez, on finit tout ça.
Did something bad happen again?
Oula, il y a le truc qui est apparu, donc ça veut dire que... Il y a des quêtes de primes. Ce qui veut dire que ça va être long à fermer. On va essayer d'avoir des éveils. Hein. Oui, des éveils. Je pense que je finirai juste cette histoire et faire un peu de coffre et c'est tout.
May the animal Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's a little...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough.
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again.
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone-deaf bard! Hey, don't go!
Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Vivement qu'on la défonce à Inazuma celle-là parce que là elle m'agace.
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
Venti, tout va bien?
I wouldn't say he's all right, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Je comprends pourquoi.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
Allez. On finit, je vais finir ça. Et après, désolé, mais je me couche. Je vais me coucher. Je suis crevé. De toute façon, même si on aurait continué, il restait plus grand chose à faire. Il n'y aurait pas eu beaucoup de temps. Ne vous en faites pas. Tous les lives, les prochains lives vont durer beaucoup plus longtemps. Ils vont durer au moins 3-4 heures minimum.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck?
Qu'est-ce qu'un gnosis?
So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people, but I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis.
À quoi sert l'objet attaché à ta taille?
It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who is that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zepelyarny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis.
Quel genre de divinité est l'impératrice de glace?
How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Dissension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander.
C'est à moi que tu parles?
Yep. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you.
20.
Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
À propos de David.
Until the end, Dvalin remembered his duty as one of the 4 winds. As such, I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty and force my ideals of freedom onto him. I just hope that Dvalin will be able to choose for himself and understand what freedom is. Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by a friend. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single. Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a princess who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin? They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such princess of the Abyss Order.
Ça ne semble pas faire partie de leur coutume.
I think so too. Apparently. But how does a princess come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
À propos de Signora.
The Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the 7 nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the 7 nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui can only run amok across the 7 nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa... I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan? Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the seven all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays
À
not
propos
always
de la
as I
divinité.
said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the seven. But as for which of the seven took your sister, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the seven, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
Tu ne lui ressembles même pas.
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of Barbados' many incarnations. Who's to say that?
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister, how would you like to become...
You don't seem... Hey, Tone...
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard's... Well then. If you want to chat, now's the time. Kaya shared... Oh, I see. They were probably trying to turn Deval... I think so too. Apparently. If you want to chat, now's the time. Well then.
Ah bah j'ai pas mal de quêtes, hein.
Let the mad...
Je récupère juste quelques trucs et après je vais arrêter ce live et voilà.
Add Astra.
On fera toutes les quêtes de Mondstadt après, en gros ça. Ah, je peux pas. Oh bah tant pis. Hein. Bah en tout cas, bah, merci à tous et à tous, ou à tous, tout le monde d'avoir suivi ce live. Et je vous souhaite à tous et à toutes une très bonne fin de soirée. On se retrouve dimanche soir pour faire un... Attendez. Ouais, le son, voilà, c'est mieux. On se retrouve après lundi, pas lundi, dimanche, pour un live sur Genshin Impact. on va continuer. Et lundi, ce sera des gros lives. Je vous souhaite une très bonne soirée à tous et à toutes. Et je vous souhaite de passer un très bon week-end. Ciao, bye bye.